Hello, friends. This is Brooklyn Style, your number one podcast radio host for Airtime Music Radio. I want to thank you by joining in and listening to Airtime Music Radio. You can also voice message or send your request at anchor.fm/ILLTIMEMUSIC radio. Anchor.fm/ILLTIMEMUSIC radio. This ad is sponsored by The Infatuation, the restaurant decider.
For years my wife and I couldn't decide where we should dine to celebrate our anniversary until one day a friend recommended a place called The Infatuation. They discovered online The Infatuation decides the best restaurant for any occasion, any situation, for every location, whether it's anniversary or birthday celebration. Why hassle when you can download the app or log on to theinfatuation.com.
Hello, friends. This is Brooklyn Style, independent recording artist, podcast radio host. I joined Anchor because I love music. And because I love music, I wanted to do new and exciting things. In fact, joining Anchor was the best career choice I've made. There are no contract signing fees. Anchor is 100% absolutely free. And it's easy to use. Go to anchor.fm/start.
Sponsored by Anchor.
Praise and Worship Hour. Songs of Inspiration.
We're getting ready to talk about excuses. And as long as you hide behind excuses, you won't be willing to change. And as long as there's an excuse, there won't be a change.
这是习得凯斯最创新作品。
We have the power to change. And according to the word of God, he says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change myself. I have the ability to change now. And see, if you found yourself tolerating some things in your life, if you have found yourself in some area of your life where you said, you know what? It just seems like this thing's just like this. I've tried to change. I don't know if I can change. It just don't look like I can change. And so what ends up happening is you've grown accustomed to that thing, or you've learned to tolerate that thing in your life, and that's the thing that needs to change. It's the thing you've learned to tolerate. I've tried 100 times to change this, but it don't seem like it's changing, so I might as well go ahead and tolerate it. You can change it. Now, you might have to cry, but you can change it. You can change it. Whatever. Now, you ready to change? Everybody needs to change. Everybody needs to change. You know, if you had any kind of disease, once you stepped into troubled water, now that's a revelation. Stepping into troubled water. You find healing when you stepped into troubled water. Jesus found peace when he stepped in a storm. I'm concerned that too many Christians are running away from their marriage because it's troubled when the healing for their life is in that troubled marriage. You need to learn how to step in the troubled water and allow healing to take place right in the middle of the troubled water. You're never going to get better running away from trouble. You're never going to get better staying away from the storm. Praise the Lord. You might find your pearl right in the midst of troubled water. There's a pearl right in the middle of the unsettled water. So change is one of those storms that we need to step into. And a certain man which had an infirmity 38 years. And when Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, do you want to become well? Or are you really ready with earnest to get well? Are you ready to get well? Do you want it? Do you desire to get well? Are you ready to come out of this situation? Easy question, right? Easy question, right? How would you answer that question? Check out what he had. What he said. Look how he is. The infinite man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But while I'm coming, another steppeth down before me. He gives two excuses. Jesus didn't ask him about whether he had somebody that would put him in the pool. He said, are you ready to get well now? I ain't got nobody to put me in the pool. And besides all that, people be stepping in front of me every time I get ready. Is he talking about you? Is he talking about you? You want change in your life? You got to stop making excuses. Notice while the guy was sitting there making an excuse for not getting into troubled water, he was still the same. Do you continue to come up with excuses that continue to stop change? Because that's what excuses do. Excuses guarantee failure. Excuses won't let you enter into change. An excuse is an enemy to change. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Excuses are nails used to build a house of failure. It's gonna fail because that's what an excuse does. An excuse is me removing myself from the path of blame. In other words, anytime I sense that blame is coming towards me, I've got to come up with a reason or an explanation to remove myself out of that path so it can hit somebody else. I'm making an excuse because I ain't ready to change. Me moving myself out of the path of blame. Are you serious? If I saw my deliverance at hand, I'd wiggle and jiggle and jerk and roll and tumble. I'm not going to put my success based on if somebody's there to help me or not. The one who makes the excuses fails every time. They stay the same. What is it that you know need to be done? Or are you looking for excuses? The man made an excuse, and Jesus said, look at this. This is what he said to him. Get up, take up your bed and walk. He wouldn't, it was like that guy wasn't saying nothing. He's talking about, well, this is the excuse why I can't get in the water. He said, get out. In other words, it's time for you to change your posture. That word rise means to change your posture and change your position. You ain't even tried nothing. Change your posture, change your position, change. Let me show you this dude who probably didn't go to work because he said there's a lion in the street. Seriously, look at this. He that excuses himself accuses himself. The slothful man saith, there is a lion in the way. A lion is in the streets. Notice it says he was slothful. That's the only reason he said a lion was in the street. He was trying to justify his laziness. Rather than get up and go to work, he made an excuse about a lion being in the street. There's a roach on the steps, so I had to take the day off. There's a rat in the house, so I couldn't make a meal. You need to change. Quit leaving the house so messy and throw the chicken out. And, you might invite some people to come somewhere in your house, and they got all kinds of excuses. I just would rather people say, I don't want to come. Is that it? No, nope. Why? None you what? None of your business. And they all with one consent begin to make excuse. The first said, the wives and the family. I would have came to church, but I had the family. Would have came to church, but my mama and them coming in town. Well, you can't bring mama and them with you. And another said, I married a wife, therefore I cannot come. These are excuses. These are saying, don't blame me for not being able to come. It's the land I bought. It's the oxen I purchased. It's the woman I married. Don't blame me. I'm moving myself away from the path of blame. I know I need to change, but I ain't ready to change right now. So here are my excuses saying to you that I'm not willing to change. You go around saying it was the devil. It was the devil that made me do it. I didn't even know I was in the bed. I woke up in the morning and I said, I'm in the bed. Is this the bed? And then you looked at yourself and said, I ain't got no clothes on. Where is my clothes? And then you look next to you and said, somebody is next to me. They ain't got no clothes on either. Oh, it was the devil. The devil. Look what the devil made me to do. The devil didn't make you do none of that. With every thought, you made the decision to slip out your panties and drawers and get in there and do something you weren't supposed to do. That was your decision. It wasn't the devil's decision. The devil can't do nothing to you that you don't give him the liberty and the authority to get done in your life. You are the authority on this planet, and the devil don't have no authority that you don't give to him. Behold, I give you authority over all of the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Excuse. Well, y'all just didn't pay me no attention, so that's why I went and acted like I acted. No, you change. Failure is the result of the excuse making.
I've been waiting, think I wanna make that move now.
Praise and Worship Hour. Songs of Inspiration.